Have you ever wanted to read a version of The Queen's Gambit in a modern setting, but make it YA? Well, Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood is just that book. Today's video, I am going to put together my review spreads in my reading journal for Checkmate by Ali Hazelwood, and this is from March. Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome if you're new. My name's Kate. We're in my library today and we are at my beautiful desk and we're going to put together a spread for Ali Hazelwood's YA debut novel, well, debut into YA that is, Checkmate. Now, this is meant to be a YA and meant to be a young adult because she's around the age of 18, 19. But honestly, it probably should be in the new adult category or even just adult. I understand because she is younger that it would classify into the YA category, but because of some of the themes that are covered within it, I think it should be in a new adult/adult. Now, I actually read this back in March, so don't mind me if I have to pause and it seems a bit clunky in my talking because I have to read back over my notes of what I wrote when I read this book. So I read it in March. It was a part of a couple of different videos and books that I was reading at the time, and I actually listened to this on Audible, I think, or it might have been Spotify. Anyway, I listened to it audibly. It was really good audibly. It had the two characters with the two distinct different voices, which was awesome. I found the narration quite good, especially when it came to the dramatic or the emotional scenes. This does have spice in it, so if you are thinking of suggesting it to a younger person, just remember Ali Hazelwood books have spice. And I don't know about you, but they seem to be getting spicier and spicier each book. I'm not complaining at all. So this one follows Mallory Greenleaf, who is the blonde lady. She is a child prodigy chess player, and due to family incidents, she actually steps away from the chess world. So she is a daughter of a grandmaster, but because of incidents that happen, and obviously her dad is out of the picture with her mum and her two sisters, she now has to get a ordinary job, and she's currently working as a mechanic. One night or day, can't remember the time, her friend asked her to join a chess tournament for fun, and that's when she meets Nolan Sawyer. So Nolan is the ultimate chess man. He is the top and the world champion, but she doesn't know when she's versing him. I don't think. I can't quite remember. And she essentially gets pulled back into the world of chess, where she must go against other chess players, predominantly men. So this book does touch upon the misogyny that is the chess world and how that the chess league is predominantly male orientated and that women have actually produced their own chess tournaments essentially because they don't want to verse the other men because of the way that they have been treated. So that was a good topic that they covered within this as well. This book had all the tropes that you could want, including one bed. Honestly, I love tropes. I kick my little feeties every time that a trope comes up, like one bedroom or enemies to lovers or dagger at the throat, like those things. Oh, come on. Every romanticy girly and romance girly loves the tropes. If you don't, let me know down the comments down below. I'd be really interested to know. Anyway, without giving spoilers away, and hopefully I haven't given any spoilers away for you so far, I found the dynamic between the two characters really interesting. There was a bit of a miscommunication communication trope. Ha ha ha, struggling to say communication. Anyway, the irony there. Anyway, character-wise, Mallory was a quite interesting character. She held a lot of guilt and anger pent up inside of her. And I feel like if she had just spoken to the people around her or communicated more, that she wouldn't be in the predicament that she was in. Saying that as well, I think that Nolan Sawyer was better at communication. Mind you, I can't quite remember. But I did love how they interacted together, and how the friend dynamic that Nolan brought in was kind of cute as well. In terms of if I would read this again, yes. I'm honestly thinking of reading it again and annotating it. But I need to finish the love hypothesis first before I do that. I did find some images that I thought really epitomized the vibes, really, of Check and Mate. They're the ones on the page. There was a great one on Pinterest that had a mix of images that really, really sung to me. In terms of the plot, I can't remember a lot of the plot, but I thought that what I can remember, I thought that the characters really should have just talked it out. Like, instead of penting things up inside, and I know because they're a stranger, you don't want to talk to them, but like, just be honest sometimes. Really, honesty. It was very frustrating when they could have honestly just talked it out. But, you know, some people aren't great at communication, and apparently introverts are not those people. Anyway, in terms of the world building, I think Ali Hazelwood has a particular world that she works within, and I know this isn't a part of her science or women in STEM branch. I've just realised I forgot the scene. Checkmate. Ha! I'm going to have to go back and fix that. I did not even notice. Wow. Good job, Kate. Well done. Anyway, I got distracted there. Back to the world building as I got off track there. I think Ali Hazelwood works within the modern context in terms of a world, in terms of setting. There are obviously small intricate things that change. For example, key plays within a chess tournament, how that's talked about, that kind of thing. But it is within a modern setting. So I don't think world building needs to occur as much as within a fantasy novel, but I still think we need to understand the seasonals or the house changes that the character is situated in. I think that comes across within this novel. I would love to see more ones like this, not so much in the chess world. I do enjoy the women in STEM, but something that is more character-based and character development, not just romance. I know, shock, horror, me saying I don't just want romance. What is this day? Something that I really related to within this novel was the misogyny, really. The mansplaining and the way that some of the men acted around Mallory was honestly horrifying, but relatable because, you know, being a woman and all. One of the key quotes that I thought really epitomized that was the one I'm writing now, which says, "I'd rather drink a can of Axe body spray while feral raccoons feasted upon my exposed bone marrow than sit across from that twat." I thought that was such a great descriptive sentence and really epitomized the guy that's in this. So the guy that I'm talking about, his name is Kuch, I think it is. I can't pronounce it. I believe he is of European descent, and he's a pain in the backside. He's doing everything possible to destroy Mallory, both mentally and in the chess game. And honestly, I kind of wish he got punched in the face repeatedly. He was such an annoying character, but he was a great plot device to bring out Nolan's protective instincts to Mallory. Now, that is a common trope in Ali Hazelwood's books, but hey, I'm all here for the protective male protagonist, or female protagonist, like either. I'm fine with either. I did really enjoy this book. I ended up giving it a 5 out of 5. Originally I was going to give it a 4, but because it got stuck in my mind so much and I thought about it for so long and I had to listen to it all the time, I bumped it up to a 5. So that's how I kind of do ratings. It's a, do I think about it often in a good way? Then it stays. In terms of spice, it is a 2 level out of 5, so it's a little bit spicy. Because this is a YA, I can't remember if it fades to black or not. You'll just have to double check to make sure that that may or may not happen if you are not partial to those scenes. I did enjoy the tension between the two, and his desire to play chess with her. I just thought that was a great metaphor. But all in all, I really enjoyed this book. I am going to pick it up again, or hopefully read one of her other ones very soon. I believe I've read all of them up to date. I just need to read the new one that will come out soon, which I think is Deep End. I'm not sure. In terms of the journal spread, all except for that spelling error, I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed how it was laid out in terms of the little pieces joining together. Yes, I wish that the green ones were pink so it matched with that idea, but hey, we can't all get it right. I have really enjoyed doing these, and I really need to get up to date considering this is March's one and it's currently July. But hey, one thing at a time. Just take it slow. Take it slow. I've been watching a lot of Bob Ross lately. Can you tell? If you want to see any of my journal setups or other reviews, I have them linked up above for you, or you can follow the playlist for reading journal and review journal. Anyway, lovely people, I hope you have enjoyed me putting this beautiful spread together and a chatty version of a review journal compared to what I normally do. Apparently you guys really like the chatty ones, so I'm here to chat. Let's chat away. Another thing, if you haven't joined already, I do have a Discord available. Link is down below. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, morning or night, wherever you are. That you keep on reading, you keep the magic alive, and I'll see you next time you drop into my library. Bye!